Fire just refers to areas where there's more brush and grass, the trees aren't as tall.
Like bushes.
Yeah, lower lying vegetation, they would say. So these fires usually burn at lower intensity because there's less fuel. In wildfires, there's these huge, massive trees that when they are engulfed with flames, they're going to burn for a long time.
So brush fire can be a smaller
fire, smaller area,
smaller trees,
right? Less fuel.
나무 자체도 좀 더 키가 작고요. 이 관목지대 화재라고 우리가 해석을 할 수 있을 텐데 이게 바로 와닿진 않을 수 있잖아요. 그러니까 좀 작은 규모의 그런 산불이라고 볼 수 있을 것 같습니다. It has been brought under control.
When something's brought under control or you get something under control, you've contained it.
Yeah.
The spread has been limited.
Bring something under control. 여기서 under control이라는 게 통제라는 의미가 있으니까요. 이제는 통제가 잡혔다, 통제가 됐다, 불길이 잡혔다라는 의미로 보면 되겠죠. 그래서 진압의 의미로 the fire has been brought under control.
With fire, they might say get under control, brought under control as well. A lot of the times we use to get something under control.
Get something under
control. And it can be a lot of different things, right?
Sure.
So if someone is, say someone has a really high fever, then they might give them some medication to try to get that under control or bring that under control so it doesn't keep going higher.
Over the past 3 years, there was COVID. Now, I believe the virus is pretty much under control.
Yeah, well, at least no one's talking about it since the war. But it's there, and it's under control.
Yeah, for the most part.
For the most part, right.
자, 그래요. Be under control. Bring something under control까지 봤습니다. Tell us more.
So this fire, this was in Maui County, fairly close to Lahaina, which is definitely why everybody was
very
worried about this. But so there were evacuation orders in a small area, but those have been lifted. It's 85% contained now. Most recent report that I read said that. So firefighters, they actually used helicopters as well as hoses on the ground to douse the flames.
You just mentioned the word contain, and that would be the same as bringing it under control.
Right.
All right. 다시 한번 읽어보겠습니다. A new brush fire on the Hawaiian island of Maui has burnt 7 acres, prompting authorities to briefly evacuate residents from a neighborhood in Lahaina, just a few kilometers from the site, recently ravaged by blazes before firefighters brought it under control.